Proudly brought to you by Yamaha SHO Outboards, super high output 4-stroke motors. Dixon Batteries, power is in our name. Emma Crystal Insurance Brokers, an authorized financial service provider. A mere 40 kilometers outside of Durban, competitors queue at the gates of Inanda Dam, eager for the start of the first 2012 KZN BETT event. All remain optimistic as we ask for some predictions.
Fished here last weekend, not any large fish really coming out, so we're hoping to get a 5 to 7 kilo bag. I think that should do it, somewhere in that range. Weather's looking better, starting to cloud over. If it stays like this or gets a little bit more overcast, but a drizzle, the bags all should be on the bigger side, that's for sure.
We're looking forward to yet another exciting season of trying to figure out where's the best, what they're doing, what they're eating, and of course it's competition. We did a bit of pre-fishing, fish in different depths. You did get fish shallow, some fish 12 foot up to 17, 18. So it'll just take a matter of figuring out where's the big fish, because today is not a numbers game, it's a weight game. The way I say it, the winning bag today is probably going to be 7-8 kilos. If you don't have anything around that, forget about the podium. But yeah, new season, new sponsors, we're going to be kicking some serious behind.
The Inanda Dam lay of the lake, surrounded by rural townships. Inanda Dam winds its way in a series of S-bends in between many hills, over 23 kilometers. Located so close to Durban, Inanda Dam is a popular bass fishing destination. Only 1 week prior to this competition was the January KZN divisional competition held here. So, would the heightened pressure inflicted on the fish affect today's competition? The dam is visibly divided by the cleaner water of the main lake, or from the dam wall, opposed to the dirty water of the windy river channel. The structure on offer is extremely varied, enough to keep most bass anglers happy. The signature structure includes the standing timber, primarily found towards the river, steep drop-offs and points found along most of the northern banks, as well as brush piles spotted around the shallower bays. In the Crystal Insurance rules of the tournament, 2 anglers per team, an extended 10 hours of intense fishing, 300mm minimum length per fish, 5 fish limit, heaviest collective 5 fish wins, a share of 24,000 rands in cash and prizes up for grabs. Capitalizing on the early summer sunrise, today's competition starts an hour early and ends an hour later to give anglers an extra 2 hours of competitive fishing. Most teams head to the left of the way station, towards the dirty water of the river channel. 2011 KZN Classic champions Kiron and Gerard of Team Hot Doggy start their day fishing reeds and trees towards the river.
Small fish, Kitty, don't worry about it. Hey, first fish is a bad luck omen. It might be the only fish or the last fish.
Never catch your first fish.
You never want to catch your first fish, you want to let your buddy catch it and then you can kick his ass all day. This event we're just going to wing it, a 5 kilo bag, you could be in the money here. We've caught a few good 2.5, 3 kilo fish lately, so we're just going to wing it and maybe we can catch a good fish. We're just going to visit this area, found some fish suspended on timber out here on a crankbait. So we've caught one off of this little brush pile here on the lip. We're going to go into this area and fish it. We're the only boat here, so if we find some fish we could possibly end up with a relatively good bag. Then let's just go down onto the other bit of deep timber and see if we can't find any fish off it. Okay, all we're looking for is one decent bite. One good bite, we can stay, huh? 2 kilo fish. Here we are. Thank you. We might have found the zone.
We'll probably later maybe go to the main lake and go drop shot in about 10 foot of water if we don't come right here with bigger fish.
After having planned to take a sabbatical break this year, it's a real surprise to see Zane fishing with this familiar face. You can't beat the itch. Hey Garth.
It's kind of been a last minute decision to fish the BETT this season. But yeah, here we are, bro. Another season right back in it, eh? But the plan for today is to get 5 fish on board as quickly as we possibly can. I think that's just try and limit fishing being tough. This could be size, eh? Maybe.
Do you need a net?
Oh, come on, man. When are we gonna get size? Does this fish look size to you, bro?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, maybe it is.
This fish is size.
Size.
That's size. That's limit, bro. Nice. We got our first size fish. Put him in the lava. Ate it like a champion. We kind of just stumbled across a pattern here, you know. This dam's never had this kind of weed in, and all of a sudden it's just flourished here. So it's you know, it's what we're getting our bites out of. So that's what we'll target for a while. But I know this big fiery ball in the sky is going to make an appearance soon, and then things are going to get really ugly. So while we can, and we've got a bite here, we might as well stick around here and see if we can't get limit here.
Better fish.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a keeper.
It's a keeper. We got the keeper. The good thing is, at the end of the day, if we don't do well, we can blame it on you because you caught small fish. Sneak up.
Yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper.
It's a keeper. You got the keeper.
You can bang him in the lava there for me. Pasquale. Just be on your guard, because I promise you, bro, you can go tight here properly with the giant, eh? You know, it also works well sometimes with our putter is to drop it off the edge. Let it sink. Oh my. Oh my. Dude, that was a giant. That was a giant. See what I say? You'll get the bites. It's whether you put them on the boat or not. Zane, but I promise you, dude, that was a 2 kilo model. I don't want to make too many predictions right now because it is quite early and a lot can happen in a very short space of time in this dam.
Things change all the time.
Very quickly, very, very quickly. As you saw there, I mean, had a good fish come out and have a look at the bait, a real good fish. Didn't quite commit, but again, that's why it's called angling and not catching. Eh? But we'll find them.
BETT is powered by Dixon Batteries, your eco-friendly, affordable solution to power your life. Power is in our name. Proudly brought to you by McChrystal Insurance, ensuring your freedom to play, and authorized financial service provider. The early morning bite has presented most competitors with many fish. Unfortunately, not all of size. Fishing a shallow bank in the dirty water, we join MZ and Skulk of Team Loomis and Franklin Honda, who are still enjoying that early morning bite.
Well, we fished here the whole of last weekend with the Natal divisional, and bar one or two of the fish, we caught all the fish that we weighed on this bank. When it starts to get hot, we move off to that drop off, catch with drop shot, but the early morning bite here is always quite a bit of fun. See.
That's how I'd like a fish to be hooked. Nice with the last hook that stays in the fish, doesn't end up in your finger.
One to go.
Make it, I guess you reckon. Oosh.
Leaving Team Loomis and Franklin Honda with their upgrade, we stay downriver and join Tim and Angela of Team McChrystal Insurance.
Oh, this dam's been awesome the last 2 weekends. Let me tell you something. I was dreading coming here last weekend because, you know, it's been small fish, but it was so nice. We came to the trees over there and just chucked out Mojo Fluke. Watermelon Red was working. And we kept in about 11-12 foot depth, and wherever we bumped stumps, fish on. And we travelled towards the shallows because we saw bait fish busting, and then they were nabbing it as well. Good man. That's an upgrade.
Straight down inside the tree. Check it out. Not even, no more hook. Falling off.
Hold on to me.
Yes.
Right, last upgrade. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Titch.
I think I would say maybe about a 6.5 kilo bag. If someone's got a decent kicker, it could probably be a winner today.
Come on, get out.
Don't let him get stuck in the tree.
I'm trying not to do last weekend's story.
Oh, yes, good gosh, yes. It's so dark as water. Well done. Sure. Oh, well done. Hey, so this tree eventually paid off after years.
I get like a 2-year-old.
I think basically we're probably just going to keep going with the same sort of pattern that we've been doing up to now. And just go on, because I mean we've got sort of good limits and things like that. We're just really trying to find just one exceptional fish at this stage of the game, just to keep us going. We'll see what happens at the wayside.
As we leave Team McChrystal Insurance, let's review the Inanda Dam McChrystal Insurance Tournament conditions. Weather conditions: sunny to overcast. Air temperature: 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Water temperature: 27 to 31 degrees Celsius. Water conditions: crystal clear in the main lake and stain brown in the river channel with an average of 4 to 8 foot visibility. Average depth of catches: 8 to 14 feet. 6,1 kgs is the current Inanda big fish record, caught by Cole Goodside, as we now join Cole in your hunt fishing deeper water in the hunt for big fish.
Inside that stuff, eh?
Yeah. Explain to the viewers at home that, you know, and especially to the guys that are starting out, you know, fishing on the BETT, the guys that are learning. What we did this morning is we're using these small baits, you know, and also reaction type baits to, you know, to try and get numbers. You know, we happen to get some nice fish, but, you know, that traditionally that's not really a big fish bait. You know, what we're doing now, especially when we're fishing in a two-man tournament, and this is quite a good thing to know, is, you know, especially for the beginners, is, you know, when you got your 5, one guy must just stay with, you know, the bait that's been producing, and you know, the next guy maybe throw a spinnerbait. Like I've got a Terminator spinnerbait here in 3/8 ounce, and a spinnerbait or something like a spinnerbait or horny toad or a crankbait are traditionally big fish baits. So, you know, once you got your bag, at least one of the guys should always be throwing a big fish bait, because I mean we've got 5 in the hatch now, and you know, if we just get 1 or 2 bites on this bait, you know, for the rest of the day, chances are that your fish is going to be big. And a lot of times that's, you know, that'll actually make the difference.
The only problem is the movement now. With the crank, he moves a lot faster than you want to fish with your plastic. And so that's the only downside. I think if you're going to fish a worm, this is easy, it's just in and out, doesn't matter.
Hey, let me get the net. Swing him now. No, that's bigger than the other one. Oh, yes. Yes, please. No, this one's still bigger.
Ah, it's fatter.
Yeah.
Moving to the cleaner water and fishing a bay opposite the dam wall, we join 2011 KZN BETT Series champions, Casper and Brian.
Yeah, you bring it. You know, you're going to swing it, huh?
Yep. Come on.
Beauty. Magnificent. That's a kilo. 500.
Half of that.
It's alright, we'll take it. Well done.
Cool by the pool. I wouldn't say fireworks, but we always wanted to go out there and try and get a couple of better fish early in the morning, so maybe aggressive fish. So we did a bit of running and gunning, if you can call it that, a couple of areas where we caught fish and pre-fishing. So we sort of went back to them and tried to hit them all in the first couple of hours this morning. We managed to get one of those decent fish. It's probably, maybe it'll make 1.5 kilos. The other 4 are reasonably small, probably 500 or 600 grams. So we need to work on that. We need to get some bigger fish, huh? We really do. because I think most of the guys are going to come with similar size bags to that. That's it. You got it? Yeah, that's a good fish. Bring that fish, bring that fish. Bring it. Run, net. Yeah. That'll work, okay, well, it's not bad. Have a call. Nice, well done.
Good, man. Got brown now from the grass, eh?
Yeah, it's been sitting up there a while.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I reckon we're going to stay up here in the midsection of the dam and pitch these lantana bushes. We found in practice that the fish move under in the shady spots. They're very hard to get at, and even when you do get them, they're very tough to get out of there. We do have an area down near the dam wall section that there are big fish. We've seen them. We've got our biggest fish there this morning. We've got 5. We're just trying to eke out another 20 or 30 grams with a little bit bigger fish. I reckon that one bigger bite is going to determine today how well we're doing. In practice, we did catch fish of 3.5 kilos, 2 kilos, but we only got one of a day. And we haven't had that bite yet, which is a little bit worrying at this stage. I think we have an average bag at this stage, but it can change with one bite.
BETT is driven by Imperial Toyota, exclusive stockist of the limited edition 2012 Dakar Series Hilux Double Cab. Your lifestyle dealer. Powered by Yamaha SHO Outboards, the game changer and future of boat power. Super high output 4-stroke outboards. As with most things in life, size does count. With teams having secured a small limit of fish, they still need size. 5 kg fish are not uncommon for Inanda, but to catch them, fishing cleaner water closer to the wayside, and with one goal in mind this season, to beat their bullies of Team Strike King bullies, we join Ryan and Ryan of Team Span Africa Strike King.
We started this morning, we got to our spot, and on my third cast I got about a 2 kilo fish that hopped off, so it didn't start very well. And we managed to get our 5 fish, but there was nothing big. And then once we got our 5, I got an even bigger fish of 3 kilos that when it's all about just decided it wasn't going to stick around, and made my day even worse. We've seen another one here, so we're going to try and entice this one into biting now. Hopefully can improve the day.
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a good year. It's not just the BETT competition, it's a little father-son competition.
We've got to make sure we end up higher than them.
Just one place will be fine. So it's not really about the top 10. It's just beating the old toppies.
Beating the buddies, eh?
Fishing a bay on the first airspan is the ever-present husband and wife team, Lionel and Cindy Crow, as they persist with their pattern.
Yeah, these little guys are going to grow into some big Inanda basses soon. It's nice to see that there's so many fish around. What I'm doing here is I'm throwing a little crankbait, imitating the bait fish that's about, and just about every cast is a fish at the moment. None of them are big, although last weekend we got some big fish on this, so let's give it a bass. A little Lumison Franklin crankbait. Yeah, this is a little twitch bait basically. Work along the edge, put it right next to the edge there, twitch it once or twice, and guarantee you're going to get smacked. Let's give it a bash. Little light bait like this, you need light line. I'm fishing 6-pound line and a very nice soft stick. Little medium light, little trio reel. This gives a little bit of a, there we go, on dad. A little bit bigger. Good for, if we can't catch the big ones, let's catch the small ones. There you go. Just like a little bait fish. We caught, last weekend I caught some right up the top section there. In fact, there's a very big one there. 3-4 times I picked that same fish up, and he's around about 2.1, 2.2 kilos. Maybe let's head up there quickly. Fishing only 4-pound line, yeah. A soft rod. Let's get him a bit closer. I don't know if he calls, but certainly giving me a run for my money. On, pressurize him with this light line. Even though it's not a big fish. And he let go. So he was too small anyway. Well, it's on such light line, it feels like a big one, and that's the thing about today. You know, every day fishing, you got to enjoy it. You come out here and you're not on the pattern. Just have fun anyway, man.
As the extended 10 hours of fishing ends, teams thunder to the weigh station. The scales are sure to make some nervous, as teams weigh in for the first time this year and hope to start their year with a bang. 5th position overall today, and winning 2,000 Rand, Wayne and Headley of Team Outdoor 365, as they present a bag of 4.70 kgs. Lou and Gary of Team Mascor take 4th today, banking 2,500 Rand with their weight of 4.9 kgs. Earning 3,000 Rand and reserving 3rd today is Shane and Tian of Team Redmond Engineering, with their presentation of 5.12 kgs, a mere 32 grams more, winning 4,000 Rand. The Dixon Battery 2nd position goes to Team McChrystal Insurance of Tim and Angela with 5.51 kgs. And having fished solo today, and having won the KZN Divisionals last weekend, the Yamaha champion for the month of January, and winning 6,250 Rand, Harold Roberts of Team Raptor with 6.54 kgs.
I must say I was blessed. I had a very, very nice day, and basically just fished a little rock pile, probably about a meter by meter, and had a drop off and fished a dead ringer, purple one, gold glitter, and red fleck fluke, mojo rig, and just if you hit that honey hole, you just sat on it, and it was just patience. I got 7 big fish today, and that was the whole day's fishing, and that's all it is. It's just sitting and being patient. And
the Inanda Dam top 10 teams for the month of January are as follows. Only 2.26 kg separates the leaderboard, but it's still early days. The Goya Trading Tackle Box, featuring Okuma rods and reels.
Hey guys, it's the 2012 season of BETT, and this is the Goya Tackle Box. It's a common fact that the Mojo Rig plastic bait is the most widely used plastic rig on the market today. Based on this knowledge, Goya Trading has brought in an affordable range of tungsten weights. Goya's new range of tungsten weights are exclusively designed for Mojo Rig fishing, and there's a couple of pertinent reasons why. First of all, tungsten is half the size of lead, yet double the weight, and it's environmentally friendly. These particular weights are fray-free, which means no amount of fishing will fray your line. The Goya Mojo tungsten weights will mean less break-offs as well. They've used a fray-free technology, which means you won't have to retie nearly as often, and you will minimize break-offs. Tungsten is a harder material than lead, which means more sensitivity on the bite. You'll detect more bites and catch more fish. To further explain the benefits of Mojo rigging and the associated tackle, I'd like to welcome Lionel Crow from Okuma.
Mojo fishing is as close to weightless. You're trying to get as close to weightless as possible. The rod that you're going to need is something that's extremely sensitive, something that's got quite a good graphite to it. What we've got here is the Okuma C3 rods, the carbon cone concept with the carbon grips. Everything here is just to make that rod a lot lighter and a lot more sensitive to use. Nice thing about this rod is it's got quite a bit of tip action. When you're fishing light mojos, you obviously want to go lighter line, and with a lighter line, you don't want to have something too stiff that you break off when you try and strike and that. So you've got a little bit of tip action, a little bit of forgiveness there, and your light mojo rig and this little rod is going to go hand in hand. For something slightly heavier, dams that have a lot of weed, a lot of grass, a lot of structure, you're obviously going to need to go heavier. Something like this, again, very sensitive, much stiffer rod. It's a 7-foot medium rod, this, ideal for mojo rigs. It's the carbon cone concept, Okuma carbon cone concept rod, and that we rig it up with the Okuma reel. This is the Serrano SR200 reel.
Join us next month as teams battle it out at Albert Falls Dam on the 25th of February. For more information, Get involved and visit www.bet.co.za for all the latest tournament results, news, pictures and competitor profiles. BETT, bass fishing at its best, is proudly brought to you by Dixon Batteries. Power is in our name. Yamaha SHO Outboards, super high output 4-stroke outboards. And McChrystal Insurance, an authorized financial service provider. Catch the next exciting BETT Gauteng premiere on the 6th of March at 6 p.m. on SuperSport 6.